Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Los Angeles Lakers have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight.
And what a game we have here tonight. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And now the Los Angeles starters. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with.
Dímelo, mi hermano.
Just taking it right to the rim.
Bro,
and
¿qué
no
lo
one
que?
was there to greet him. Well, this early.
Estamos bien. ¿Por qué tan tarde? No, bro, no podía dormir y dije, déjame transmitir un chin para después acotarme.
Off the mark there with a 3.
¿Cómo tú estás, mi bro? Sí.
Now Doncic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Hágale, mi hermano.
Dime de ti, ¿cómo tú estás, bro? ¿Qué tú haces despierto constante? Voy a venir con la Need for Speed mañana, quizás. For Speed Hit.
Bien, gracias a Dios. ¿Y tú, brother, cómo estás?
Muy bien, mi hermanito, tú sabes. Sobrellevándola.
Six to shoot. Doncic against McConnell. Doncic, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Estoy bien. Estaba jugando GTA y viene a ver qué pasa en YouTube, pero no pensé encontrarte.
James, outside.
Ah, es verdad, no, bro, ni yo mismo pensé que iba a transmitir hoy.
Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
De verdad.
That defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
The kick out to Edwards.
Ni yo mismo pensé que iba a transmitir hoy, la verdad.
And he gets the friendly roll.
Canato de Edwards.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
McDaniels against James. That shot, no good.
Estoy jugando mal, ¿qué?
Nice D.
¿Y cómo te está yendo jugando GTA? ¿Te gusta?
And he's going to the line for 2.
Yo no vi el foul ahí, pero que...
While he was going up. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Dominique, que si puedes saludar a mi sobrina que está aquí.
Claro, dime cómo se llama. A saludarla. Saludos a la sobrina de Edilson, saludos. Pero dime su nombre para saludarla bien.
Here's James. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
How many times have we seen that?
Zion.
Zion, ok. Hola, Zion. Hola, Zion, bienvenida. Un placer. Sobrina de Edilson.
Let's go with a 3. And LeBron James
cayó.
gets the 3. James has got 5 points.
Well, I tell you what, you better track Gronk all over the floor, or he's going to make you pay.
Ball for 3. He drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And we've got a
Me va bien en GTA, pero me estreso mucho con esas misiones.
Ah, es normal, bro. Es normal que te estrese, pero no te preocupes que tú le coges el tiempo después. Tú le coges el ritmo, no te preocupes. Eso es al paso y...
From deep, Reeves. No luck on that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Los Angeles up 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Te acostumbras, Edilson. Después tú te acostumbras.
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals.
¿Cómo vas con tu trabajo, Dominic?
Vamos bien, mi hermano, vamos bien, tranquilo. Trabajando, ideando, tratando de tirar para adelante, bro. ¿Y a ti cómo te está yendo?
Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
We've got Chris Paul. Miller is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Edwards in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Edwards against Reeves. Over Edwards. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty and he always seems to make things happen.
Y le tiré, pero fíjate cómo me está yendo, mi hermanito.
¿Qué equipo eres?
Soy los Lakers, bro.
He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Los Lakers, bro.
That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing. Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time, and if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Ingles, he's checked in for Miller.
Falta, rivales, ay, ay.
Hard, focused work that time earns Reeves the foul call.
Eso fue una falta tonta ahí. Vamos a meter los 3 tiros ahora.
And he's good on the first of 3, and Minnesota with some changes. Gobert comes in for Ingles, and it's McConnell in for Paul. And the Lakers also making a switch. James is
Bien, todavía estoy con la casada, jajaja.
Es verdad, está con ella todavía, bro. No relaje.
McConnell passes to Reed.
Pero y ella no dice que se había divorciado.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Love the pass from Reed that time. These guys love playing with him.
Here's Hachimura. And the layup is good. Hachimura's gotten his first
Como me había dicho que se había casado.
Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Here's Gobert, and it's rejected.
Some aggressive defense from Finney-Smith, allowing him to deny that shot.
It's time.
Antier se enojó y me gritó porque no le hablen todo el día.
Ay, mi madre.
Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Randall, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Connects checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Vincent. McDaniels, that's good.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
¿Y entonces qué hiciste? ¿Le hablaste? ¿Estás enojado contigo? Ay, Dios mío, bro.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw.
Se separó, digamos que lo hizo y está viviendo con la mamá.
Okay.
And he can't get the first one.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all
Se separó
player. He does
entonces.
everything for this team, including being a walking.
¿Y por qué no le hablaste en todo el día, dime?
On a game-by-game basis.
1:10 left in the first half. McDaniels
Le hablé pero tuvo que tomarse un calmante y se puso mal.
shoots from the line. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. McDaniels got his second bucket of the game.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do. Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Nice shot by Doncic.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Vamos a ponerle a la defensa ya que estoy charlataneando. Pero y entonces, ¿cómo sigue? ¿Está mejor?
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And it's
Pero Luka, por
Doncic
Dios,
missing.
fallé solo.
You know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Randall can't hit.
Pero ya está bien, allí estoy hablando con ella, bro.
Here's Reeves.
Ah,
And no
uy,
good,
fallé.
trying to use the glass.
Me rompí los tobillos, bro, pero fallé.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Pass to McDaniels. Lets it
No.
go from deep. 1 second left. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
Oye, rompí los tobillos y fallé, man. Ah, pues está mejor ya.
By 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it. And I've seen you on the golf course.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. And that's a wrap on it.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things.
Cuando prendes directo otra vez.
Mañana otra vez, quizá. Ahorita, mañana. Voy a ver si prendo con Need for Speed.
Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Para que lo voy a escribir por Discord para que te activo hoy.
Here's McConnell. And he gets that one. McConnell's got 5 now.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Here's Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Muy fácil para Luka.
Defense has
Jairo, muchacho, ¿y qué tú haces despierto, Jairo?
Pero lo descargo.
Está bien, dale. Descárgalo, bro. Y por ahí tú tienes que descargarlo para que hablemos por ahí, Edilson, a veces. Y también tú me digas, bro, prende directo, que tiene mucho que no prende. Tírame por el Discord.
Just 4 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels from long range. The Lakers' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Pass to Reeves for the lead. It's rebounded.
Wow, falló ese triple abierto, man.
Now Edwards launches a 3.
Deberías de crear una página de WhatsApp.
¿Una página de qué?
Edwards loves those long range bombs.
¿Una página de qué, Edilson?
McConnell against Doncic. Luka flying in for the jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces
WhatsApp.
defense to pay more attention to him, guys.
Ah, un grupo de WhatsApp, tú dices. Está bien, lo voy a crear.
Just called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Finney Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. For 3, Randall. James with the rebound. And so James will bring
In range he was looking for.
McConnell passes to Edwards.
Hay que defender a Edwards, loco.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. And stolen by Hayes. Here's Finney Smith into the lane. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Vamos allá, buena
Finney
defensa.
Smith slithering down the lane. Nicely done on the throwdown.
Randall outside. Edwards against Reeves.
¿Qué horas son en Real Decreto?
Edwards can't hit. The Lakers lead
Son
by
casi
4.
las 2 de la mañana, bro.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
James finds Reeves. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
With the amount of damage,
Me parece raro que no puedas dormir.
adjustment must be made.
No, yo puedo dormir. Lo que pasa es que quise jugar un chin antes de acostarme.
11 seconds left in the third quarter.
Decidí jugar un poco.
Here's McConnell. For 3, Randall. That shot off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well, that's why they're up. And don't go far, we'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his...
Sí, ¿por qué nos tienes abandonados?
Sí, bro, tiene que decirme, tú me tiras por Discord, Jairo. ¿Cómo tú estás, bro? Me tira por ahí que yo aparezco. Está un poquito perdido, la verdad.
Is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McConnell in at the point. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Doncic is at home.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Here's Edwards. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And here's Doncic outside.
Tripletazo de Luka.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Edwards against Reeves.
En tu canal no está el enlace de Discord.
Yo lo tenía puesto. Tengo que revisar a ver qué raro que no te. Yo creo que sí que está. Aunque no, es verdad, tengo que ponerlo. Lo voy a poner, bro.
The sideline. Let's catch up with Alec.
Lo voy a poner, bro.
What JJ Redick is going over with his team. He actually challenged his players. He said, quote, "We are in this one. We can see the finish line. How will we react?" I'm curious to see who steps up and takes it to the next level.
Ardiendo, Luka.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Alec.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streak.
Oh, a sensational slam by Amp.
Look
out below. Edwards rising to the rack.
And that was our AT&T 5G slam cam, bringing you the sauce. And the basket is good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Edwards. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting a rock every time.
Doncic outside.
¿Viste que Lucas Modric se retiró del Real Madrid?
Apunta otro.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts
out. No lo había visto, ¿no? Es verdad.
So it's going to...
the slick handle.
Qué sorpresa.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Pero estoy indefendible con Luka.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Puts up a deep 3. Minnesota.
Yo 23.
Edwards with it. Hayes picks him up. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
And that's an intentional foul. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Y Kevin De Bruyne del Manchester City.
It's not going to go for him.
Ay, mi madre, se están yendo ya.
Expect him to capitalize on that opening.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Bueno, no sabía, ¿no? Pero, ¿qué te digo? Están yendo ya.
Minnesota calls time here.
Los tiempos cambian, mi bro, tú sabes cómo es.
From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
And Minnesota with possession here. Here's Edwards. Yes!
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact...
Si todo tiene su etapa.
Así es, bro. Todo tiene su etapa.
That's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Lo importante es seguir adelante, mi bro.
16 seconds left in the game. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
He connects! What a beautiful shot! Brings it within 3!
Coming up big in the clutch. McDaniels with the highlight reel.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands.
Concentradito, ahí vamos.
Who go to the line.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
Oh, nails the triple!
Man, where's the effort on the defense?
Bueno, están metiendo la toa para estar cerca del juego y tener vida.
But you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Pero con este los eliminé con este tiro libre.
And so he drops them both. And it's a
Acabó.
4-point ball game. Here's McConnell. Outside McDaniels. No good on the 3. And so the Los Angeles Lakers take the series and will move on. It's a clean sweep. They have no issues winning the series. They're off to the conference finals.
And they're playing with such confidence.
Final de conferencia, Edilson. Dime, Edilson, ¿jugamos otro o me voy? Dime tú, Edilson. ¿Juego otro o me voy?
110%, and they slowly but surely fought their way back.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Juega otro y nos vamos.
Está bien, voy a jugar otro y nos vamos, bro. Activo, lo que usted diga, usted es el jefe, lo que usted diga. Bueno, me toca contra los Clippers. No fuimos. Vamos a jugarle duro a los Clippers, vamos a jugarle duro.
Look at the Lakers. It was a long, grueling series for them, Greg, in the conference semifinals. Will that impact, though, their energy level tonight?
Well, I mean, there's enough time between games in the playoffs, and that shouldn't be any excuse. On their home court, it was a better team throughout the regular season. Now it's time to go out and show it.
And the Clippers starting 5. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Bogdanovich is out there with Harden. And it's Eubanks in at center. On offense, here are the Clippers. The 3 from Harden gets the 3-pointer to fall.
The instincts tonight for Harden, razor sharp. He just knows when to pop up.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now I asked him how they plan to limit the effectiveness of Kawhi Leonard. Coach said the thing...
Tú eres los Lakers.
Sí, bro, yo soy los Lakers.
Find a way to impact the game with his defense. He's one of the best two-way
Sí, Edilson, yo soy los Lakers, bro.
So they won't have a moment's rest tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now, Reeves. Following Bogdanovich's three-point attempt.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. The 3 from Harden. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The 3 for Doncic.
I see.
Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. And the check by Harden.
And we're pretty deep into his career, but James Harden's still showing that burst.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Doncic, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
1 de 3.
He has 5.
Voy por él ahora. Esta me botó ahí. Bajo de donqueo hizo el loco.
Like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim
Álvaro.
for that finish.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Doncic against Harden, and Doncic, here we go. Guys, control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Hizo la de Jordan.
Ya lo sabe, bro. Hizo la de Jordan.
Rebound the Lakers. And what a start to the postseason it's been for them. 8 straight wins to breeze through the first 2 rounds.
And when you're on that kind of a roll, the
fallé solito con LeBron.
Can't start fast enough. They want to keep the momentum going. Pick up right where they left
¿Quién le dio?
in the second round. But remember, nothing's a sure thing in these NBA playoffs.
Bogdanovich does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player. Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Oh, yeah.
The Clippers shooting their 34th free throw attempts of the game.
The
first free throw is good. And so Powell nails both of them. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Reeves. Fine with the baseline jump. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Clippers lead by 1. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
El que no arriesga no gana.
Así es, Edilson, el que no arriesga no gana.
We're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this
Estamos perdiendo de un punto, pero yo regreso ahora.
Break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Powell is out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Dunn. Then there's Batum. And it's Simmons at the 1. Clippers leading by 3. Dunn outside. Simmons sets a screen for Dunn. And Simmons slams it in.
Great job.
Están haciendo un lío los Clippers, muchachos.
The coaching staff has to love that.
Reeves against Dunn. Reeves into the lane. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Outside, Simmons. Trying to find Batum. He's got it now. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a
goaltending. Oye, eso. Wow, y goaltending me encantó.
You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And James up in for Connect. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the Clippers.
Dominic, si hoy prendes directo, ¿con quién juego vienes?
Dominic, si hoy prende directo, con Need for Speed Heat. Puede ser con Need for Speed Heat.
Second in the league. And of course, LeBron James. He shows up in that same conversation.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Doncic is checked in for Gabe Vincent. The Clippers also.
Mira ese muerto. Ya falló solo, bro. El Need for Speed, bro. El de carrera que yo traje la última vez. Hay par de directos por ahí con él jugando.
James in the post. Working on Jones. Has to finish Smith. Nice ball movement.
Ah, sí, ya.
Rocket 6. And here is LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
Contact has really never bothered LeBron. In fact, the defender usually gets the worst end of it.
Outside Leonard. Shoots from the line. It's rebounded by Doncic.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And finished off by Doncic.
Dominic, ¿tú has visto un bebé de 11 meses caminar?
Bebé de 11 meses.
And it's hard
Wow.
with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Que yo recuerde, no, pero... Porque tú lo viste.
Harden's got 8 points.
Ahora Harden está insoportable hoy y Kawhi ni se diga.
All night.
Well, you
Va a
can
tener que
tell
jugar
they
duro en
want
esta
to
serie.
increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's LeBron. James jackhammers it down.
And the defense make it too easy for LeBron James. Can't let him get that close.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Mi sobrina tiene 11 y ya camina.
Hola.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanking.
Canatazo. Triple.
Lakers ahead. They lead by a bucket. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge.
fuimos arriba.
From the sideline. All right, Dave.
Here with Ty Lue, good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back.
Cuando descargue Discord te paso video.
Está bien, bro, está bien. Wow, increíble. Felicidades y que Dios la bendiga.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside.
¿Y qué tú estás jugando normalmente, Edilson? ¿Qué juego estás jugando más o menos?
Seeing how things are shaking. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second.
Amén, gracias, Dominic.
What an atmosphere in here.
Los Clippers están duros, me están dando ducho, pero lo voy a ganar.
Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Outside, the wings are Reeves and James.
He's out there with
Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Reeves. And contact on the shot. So shooting free throws here. The Lakers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And the first one drops. And Reeves drops them both. The Clippers trail.
Empató.
Bogdanovich inside. He's covered by Hachimura.
The third quarter
Buena
has not
defensa.
started well. Just one.
Estamos en empate, sí, pero vamos a ver.
Here's James. James absolutely
Fuimos arriba.
on the inside.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Leonard. And Bogdanovich kicks to Harden. No good from outside.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Here's Reeves driving the lane. Nice concentration. The double clutch layup.
A duro, el loco.
And now a 6-point Laker lead.
El juego es de hoy.
And Teron Lue calls timeout. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Voy a comer papas con salsa rosada.
Dale, bro, dale. Provecho.
And that is what Harden does. Draws fouls, hits shots.
Ya donkeó rarísimo.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Wow.
Lakers leading by 3. Doncic outside. Pass to Hayes.
¿A quién prefieres, Alfred? ¿A Robocop o a Peacemaker?
No sé, Jairo. Vamos a quedarnos con Robocop, que es el único que recuerdo de ese tiempo, Robocop. ¿Y tú, Jairo? Oh, tú no duermes, Jairo.
Here's Powell. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Reeves against Leonard. Doncic looking it over with the drive, and it's good for 2. Doncic has got 10 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Powell, the pass to Eubanks. Here's Harden. 34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Yes, that goes in. And that's now 6 points now in the game for Norman Powell.
Norman Powell has a lot of strength, and that time he played to it.
James in the post. Powell on him. James. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Leonard inside. James defending. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, he may not play it every game, but when it matters, Kawhi Leonard, he's about as good as it gets.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard hits them both. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Doncic outside. Over Harden. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Lakers lead by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter. Right,
vamos al último cuarto. Ya estamos ganando de 3. Vamos a ver qué tal se va del último cuarto.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime the guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive
Mi primer regalo fue un tren y un robot.
¿Tren y qué?
We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spot. Harden out there with Bogdanovich. And Eubanks in at the 5. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut back down to 3 points with the bucket from Kawhi Leonard. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And the dunk by James.
Still has the hops. LeBron, one of the most forceful dunkers in the league.
James has gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Here's Leonard in the paint. Kawhi gets it done.
Leonard la mente toda,
He was quick to make him pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it. And let's make the most of it to win this series. Let's see if they can get it done.
Thanks so much, David. And Reeves drops them both.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Hachimura against Leonard. Pass to Eubanks. And
¿Cuál fue tu primer regalo?
Lakers leading by 5.
Ni recuerdo, bro.
And it's Hachimura penetrating. And he finishes nicely on the way. Hachimura's got his first bucket in this
Ni
one.
recuerdo mi primer regalo.
Letting the aggressive defense hold him up from that opportunity.
Here's Leonard. Leonard battling for 2.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Hayes with the screen for Reeves. Hayes in the post. Foul on him. And Hayes kicks to James. Pass to Hachimura. 6 to shoot. And here's Hayes. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Matazo de Hayes.
Doncic has got his
El
third
loco.
assist on the night. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in.
Mira que ha sido un buen juego. La batalla ellos, pues.
1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Reeves. The rebound by Harden.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Leonard with the ball. And Hachimura picks him up defensively.
And clutch stuff from Kawhi, showing why he's been a Finals MVP 2 times over.
Here's Reeves. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game now.
Hoy no va a matar.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And it's Leonard missing. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
And it's Doncic missing. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 7-point differential. Nice open look, but it's no good.
No se deje empatar.
Here's Reeves outside.
Oh, no, que perdieron.
From beyond the arc.
Metí 20 con Reeves y perdieron.
And the whistle blown.
Gané de 10.
That's his first foul. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business.
Ganamos, bro. Se acabó.
For them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. How much motivation do you get in a game like this one?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
Edilson, me voy ya, bro. Hablamos mañana. Sí, ya no vamos, bro, ya no vamos. Hablamos ahorita. Descansa, mi bro, que está tarde ya. Tú sabes, mi bro.
Gracias por el directo. Dios te bendiga.
Igual a ti, mi hermano. Descansa y pasa buenas noches. Un placer, mi hermanito. Bye. Duerme bien, bro.